Today's lesson is on solving multi-step equations. We will start with the equation 4x minus 6x plus 3 is equal to a negative 9. And in solving the equation, our goal is still to isolate the variable. We want the variables on one side of the equal sign and the numbers on the opposite side of the equal sign. In order to solve this equation, you will need to combine like terms. 4x and 6x are like terms. Similarly, 3 and a negative 9 are like terms. Let's begin by simplifying the 4x take away 6x. Those are like terms that can be combined. 4x take away 6x gives me a negative 2x. I'm going to keep what's left in the equation. Plus 3 is equal to a negative 9. I'm trying to do this step by step. Now I can look at my equation and see what can I use inverse operations on to undo what's being done to the variable. I'm going to choose to undo the adding 3 to my variable. That is easier to undo than undoing the multiplication first. So to undo adding 3, I will subtract 3 from both sides of the equation. Subtracting 3 is the same as adding a negative 3. That leaves me with a negative 2x. 3 plus a negative 3 is 0, so I don't need to write that down, is equal to a negative 9 plus a negative 3 is a negative 12. Now I can use inverse operations to undo the multiplying of a negative 2 to the variable. So to undo that one, I'm going to divide both sides of my equation by a negative 2. A negative 2 divided by a negative 2 is 1, so I am left with x is equal to a negative 12 divided by a negative 2 is a positive 6. Now that we have a solution to the equation, we'll need to check the solution to make sure that it makes a true statement. To check the equation, I go back to the original equation, 4 times the value that I said x was, which is 6, minus 6 times the value we said x was, again, 6, plus 3. We want to know, is that equal to a negative 9? Well, 4 times 6 is 24, minus 6 times 6 is 36, plus 3. Is that equal to a negative 9? 24 minus 36 gives me a negative 12, plus 3. Is that a negative 9? A negative 12 plus 3 is a negative 9, which is equal to a negative 9. My solution checks. Therefore, I know I have solved the problem correctly.